winner this year as he roars into turn 3. Oh, that's a tough move from Nichols. Nichols hanging on. Ulemek wins the race. Terrific battle out there for third place, but 2 on the bounce for Ulemek.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, look, there's a little bit of confrontation there. Emil's got something to say to Scotty. They're knocking elbows, Kel.
They are indeed. Oh, looks like it's escalating, so good enough. Not letting go. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Tell you what, emotions running high. Record. Wow. Well, I didn't see. Oh, good right hook there from Nichols. No doubt about it.
Oh, man, tensions are high in the camps. Look at both teams are out on the racetrack. Look at that, the officials are pulling them away from each other.
The session. So what race control did, which they usually do, they say, we'll give you 1 timed lap. Sato got out of the pits ahead of Sebastian Bourdais, but watch to your right, watch the blue car of Bourdais. I don't think he was too happy with Sato for some reason and kind of moved down on him, and Sato took exception to that. Look at this. He goes up to Bourdais after the session, grabs Bourdais by the chin strap. Bourdais trying to get rid of him, and then Kevin Diamond, the PR rep, steps in. Bourdais says, I haven't had enough yet. Goes around behind Kevin and says, you want to continue this? Let's
go further down the order. Well, we've got 3 abreast out into the heaven of contact. That is James Harris who spins. That's Antonio Perez he's tangled with. There was somebody else who went into the corner with them together, and they tried to make it 3 abreast, and it just would not work, I'm afraid. There wasn't enough space. And now look, Harris can't get going because his rear wheel is interlocked with Perez's very bent front wheel. And well, that's a great shame. These two have had their little moments together earlier on this season as well, and it seems as though their race is run. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. In fact, they're not very happy with each other at all. That's Antonio Perez on the right, it's James Harris on the left, and the marshals having to get in there pretty quickly to split them apart. And Perez is not having it. He wants to get stuck in, and Harris is certainly very prepared to get stuck in himself. Oh dear, the stewards will not look on this very
calm the emotions a little bit.
He's an ex-professional football player. He's an emotional guy, and he's a great driver, and we're proud to have him with us. But I can tell you that
drive car chassis, a right-hand drive car.
I kind of hope that they walk away and not have words. But we'll know in a second.
Bingham gets out. J.C. France trying to get out of his car. Bingham says,
"This is not what you need. This is not what you need."
Neither one of these guys small.
Yeah, I knew this was
obviously
coming.
Some serious disagreement as to what went on the racetrack there. Corner worker standing by, the guys down on the ground, and they'll try to break this up.
Hit him with the fire bottle.
This is not what the series needs, nor either one of these drivers.
But I knew it was coming.
Obviously a lot of emotion here on the part of these guys.
That's Jim Durhog, you see talking right there. He is the team owner, principal of the 40. This will not go unnoticed.
And you think Mark Raffoff, the director of competition, talks to these boys?
Se movieron un poquito antes, por lo que vimos, y lo vemos detenido a Lugón.
Se quedó Lugón y uno partió allá atrás, A ver cuando se disipe la tierra. Ay. Sattler. Hernán Sattler afuera.
Campeón.
¿Con quién se tocó? Hernán Sattler afuera y con y Palazzo. A ver quién es el otro que está ahí. Sí, se tocó con Palazzo. Se enganchó con el puntero del campeonato. Se calentó Palazzo. Ahí va Sattler. Acá se arma,
Sí, pero no.
Pará, Gordí. ¡Epa! Se armó. No, tranquilo, Hernán. Tranquilo, Sattler. Uy, la camioneta de rescate, bueno. A ver la reiteración.
Well, there is that, the second bend crash.
I wonder
we
what
talked to Jasper Immerman.
Oh, that's probably why.
Oh dear. Bit of fisticuffs.
It's not the first time as well. He's said that before with a marshal.
Más llamativa nos la ha dejado el piloto catalán. Se lo ha llevado por delante un piloto italiano que estaba aquí invitado. Y la verdad es que se ha cogido un enfado tremendo, se ha levantado y se ha ido a por él.
Yo he llegado al límite y me he levantado y tal como me
Dans la compagnie.
Oh, ça démange des roues.
Oh, là derrière, regardez l'attaque, là, attention, attaque de... Hop, attaque contre Panis sur tombé, Panis sur tombé.
La ligne derrière, est-ce qu'ils vont y arriver à remettre droit? Regardez qui tire les ballons du feu. Oh là là. Panis dans la paille et ses rivières qui en a profité. Aucun n'a voulu céder.
Ça, c'est vraiment pas bien à l'entrée de la ligne droite.
J'espère surtout que personne n'était là sur ses bottes de paille et que tout va bien. Attention, Dubourg là, on rentre. C'est Romain Grosjean. Absolument.
oui, je suis toujours là pour ton mon micro, hein, désolé. Les congratulations.
Attention, France, une seconde. Parce qu'on a vu Olivier très énervé.
C'était juste le podium.
As Barney roughs up the visitor for today's words down in the pits, and here's what started it. You can see team owner Kerry Mix without the helmet on or the race suit.
And SpongeBob is a big, like, look at the size of him. You do not want SpongeBob angry. Joey McComb and okay, a little bit of a push from Joey McComb, a little bit of a push from Bob.
Well, remember, the 1 of James Vance and the 0-2 of Kerry Mix had their differences at Toronto, too, at the Toronto Indy, and now finally the NASCAR officials get involved.
A little bit of help from a Goodyear tire. That was a good assist with Jeff Wilcox there.
James Vance down and away in the pits. He'll take off.
And I'm back into the wall, and I feel like my car is destroyed. I didn't think that the punishment fit the crime.
Get out, beat his ass.
If a man bumps you off the corner, he's faster than you.
Get out and beat his ass.
I can't explain how mad.
You stupid mother! Why the hell did you do that?